Mark Rober.
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 Mark Rober has been a beloved figure on YouTube for years. Many of us remember the young Mark, a former NASA scientist who left his job to inspire kids to fall in love with science through his engaging YouTube videos. But recently, he has been criticized heavily, and mainly because of his company Crunch Labs. On Reddit, a user posted, "Is Mark Rober sold out?" Not just this, but there are all sorts of allegations flying around, from being converted into Mr. Beast of science to becoming money-centric. And today, we're going to reveal the shocking truth of Mark Rober. On June 16th, 2022, Mark Rober released a video titled, "My Secret Warehouse." At first, it seemed like a tour of his science studio where he conducts all his experiments. However, the video soon revealed his new venture, Crunch Labs, a company that creates science-themed buildbox toys and sells them on a monthly subscription basis. And this is the time when things started to take a shift. The simple and fun science videos have been replaced with attention-seeking videos. His biggest attraction for me was that his serious and less serious videos were always an engaging science logical lesson. I don't get why he's gone in such a drastic direction. Another commented that, "I used to love his videos. To be honest, his videos now seem just like a long commercial for his subscription boxes." And guess what? Mark himself admitted this.
I no longer make videos to make money. It's just a platform to advertise Crunch Labs.
But why is he doing this? Mark Rober no longer gives a shit about science. He just wants that cash. So he puts out shitty kid content to get that sweet ad revenue. Is it really about money? Actually, it is.
Why build up the equity and all this value in someone else's company? Like, if I do an ad that sells $100,000 of Crunch Labs boxes, right? That's really $500,000.
So he makes more money promoting his own brand than advertising others. But how much money are we talking about here? Let's crunch some numbers. Actually, Colin did it for us.
At an average price of around $27 a box, and knowing that millions of boxes have been shipped,
We've shipped millions of boxes out already in the first year and a half.
at even 2 million boxes, that's $54 million in revenue.
It is just an estimation. He must have sold way more than 2 million boxes. If this trend continues, Mark could very well become a billionaire soon.
You know, there will be billionaire creators. Right. A handful of them, you know.
And he will be one of them, for sure. He must be getting inspired by the biggest creator in the world, Mr. Beast, to the extent that some viewers have already started calling him the Mr. Beast of science. One user wrote, "Beast effect of just wanting everything super big and pouring a bunch of money into wow factor videos that lack any substance."
How much does a shoot like today's cost?
This one's probably like 400.
400.
You'll see towards the end of the year. That video alone is gonna be $3 million.
Oh my God, you've been hanging out with Jimmy too much.
I have. That's true.
Viewers complain that his formerly simple, creative and thought-provoking videos have transformed into attention-seeking booms and sensationalization.
Wow, Kevin, real impressive.
One user wrote, "I never considered Robert to be a science YouTuber. I consider him to be an entertainment YouTuber. I don't see Squirrel Olympics as scientific. I barely consider glitter bombs to be scientific at all. Entertainment with tech occasionally thrown in." It's really true that Mark's channel has changed a lot. His videos are now much bigger and fancier, with budgets reaching $500,000. They've taken on elements from Mr. Beast, and a lot of them feel like ads for Crunch Labs boxes.
And it will work right out of the box. No programming required, and it will still be really fun.
But there's another side to the coin as well. I don't mind the occasional spectacle or explosion in his videos as long as there's a bit of Mythbusters in them. Many agree that Mark has sparked an interest in science among their kids, or as someone put it more eloquently, brilliantly tricked their kid into loving science. In the end, it's all about learning. Even though he's moved his focus to Crunch Labs, the main idea remains the same, getting kids excited about science. Richard Feynman, a great physicist, once said, "If I can't make it, I don't understand it." With Crunch Labs Buildbox, kids create their own toys, showing that real learning in science happens when you get involved and actually do things, not just watch from the sidelines.
All these stationary air molecules, and it causes it to deflect.
A sellout is someone who compromises their principles or integrity for financial gain or popularity. It's clear that Crunch Labs won't make him more popular. And as far as money is concerned, let's hear what Mark himself has to say.
Offer.
Okay, I'll give you a nug. Just a hot, juicy nug in the sun.
What was the number?
A nug. He said, like, I'll give you $50 million. I'd pay you straight out right now. I'd give you $50 million if you just start a company and put your name and face behind it and did a thing.
Wow.
And I was like, 50 million, you say?
And he turned it down then and thereafter.
I don't want your money, and I'm not trying to be selfish. I just don't want to deal with that pressure, you know?
He turned down a bunch of investment offers because he's not in it for the money. He's all about one thing, getting kids hyped about science.
I'm sort of addicted to the aha moment of learning something really cool. And I feel like it's part of like how I've lived my life. And so then it's like, and I like getting other people addicted to that same feeling. Like my North Star is still, I just want to reach as many brains as possible. And truly, like truly.